ITC, how could I? Pretty easily. One, I woke up late. Two, I didn't want to play the map. Three, I hit the start stream button now, so it's too late. We can never go back. Therefore, I don't have to play it right now. I'll probably have to play it like Friday or something, but we'll see. Go back to Dynamo? Unlikely. Just firing the tweet up there before I forget. I pinged first today before the tweet because they did it backwards and forgot to do the thing. Okay. You just played it and wow, that map's terrible. Yeah, it's like Black Belly TC level of bad. Like, it does not matter if you're quote-unquote winning. If you have not knocked out, you will simply get snowballed and lose instantly. I forgot to put a ticket. I always forget something. Every time. Actually, update my title. Here video. But I'm like half memeing about the not playing Mahi TC thing, because one, I just don't want to play that rotation, and two, I actually did wake up at like 12:30 today. This morning, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up at like 10. I woke up for maybe 5 minutes, and then I immediately passed out again for 2 hours. That was fun. It was one of those moods where it's like, it feels like you blinked. Like, you fell asleep again, you know you fell asleep, but it feels like you blinked and then 2 hours of your day are just gone. If you love Explo in this lobby, I guess. I have a... not really like our comp, but okay. Baited the one guy, and that's what mattered. Yeah, there we go. Because we have the blankers, I'm kind of sitting here, I'm like, I need to, like, bait someone to, like, overextend for something. Well then. There is a person there. Think about your example would be your burst bomb. In theory. In practice, that's different. Yeah, I think Expo's fine here until the opponent picks E-Leader. So that could be said of, like, most weapons in this game, right? It's a awkward because they have two, so, like, we need to aggress to some degree, otherwise they're just gonna, like, overpaint us the whole game. You know, alternatively, you can make it a 3v3. That's also a thing that can happen. What a weird game. I expected the lobby to, like, explode, because it's been happening a lot lately. By lately, I mean, like, last night early, but... Bounce. Teammate, please. I know I missed once, but I don't think they hit anything. Isn't a 3v3 such like a goofy start to stream? I'm just sitting here, I'm like, wow, I really just playing a 3v3 right now. Riveting. Sitting here, getting it repeatedly. Insane. I feel bad for the duelie because every time they try and go for a play, they're like, I gotta make something happen, and then they die, and it's just like, well, now we just have 2 Explo. We're on the world flank once again. How's the game? You want Beacon Explo? I kind of doubt they do it, to be honest. I think Point Sensory is actually excellent right now, but that's also just because Ninja Squid spams everywhere. And like, Explo's like one of the few weapons Point Sensor actually has a purpose because you can hit people. Comfort food for when you have to swallow a massive L. I feel like I'm like one of the worst people to ask that at this point, but I feel like it would just be like anything you enjoy in particular. Goodbye charger, goodbye brush. Yes. Yeah, popcorn's pretty legit. That's why I'm using the EXP tickets, because I know I'm just gonna have like 100 of them later. I may as well actually use them if I have nothing better to burn. Yeah, granted, popcorn's not the worst food to do that with. You know, I'm not necessarily saying go out and eat a bag of popcorn, but you know, it's practically better to do that than with like a bag of chips or something. Right side. However, that sounds rough. You don't know your sea urchin percentages? Crazy. Big fan. One day the game won't put me with double anchor when I want to play Explo. One day. Just one. Single day. Level 90s are always so gross because like it's totally like there's no need for it, but it just feels good. You know? Yeah, blast him, dude. Oh, help. I'm about to go around the other corner too. Got stuck. Alright. Run. Oh, you have one too? Okay. One more. One more. Had a dream they added a boxing glove weapon to just Splatoon. You wanna like throw hands with people? Do you wanna like suplex people? Wonder what that's about. Dude, I swear like 90+% of my dreams, uh, I swear like 90+% of the dreams I can remember, there's always like, not like a zombie outbreak, but there's always just like something that I have to run from with like a group of people continuously. I don't know why I dream about it so much. It's like constantly. Like I already forget what it was last night. It was like, something to do with dogs. I remember that. It was weird. They're always weird. Like, damn, why can't it be like people being like, yeah, I had this really sick dream where this nice thing happened? Like, no, like my dreams are like 90% like running away from something every time I can remember them. Also, in terms of your one thing about the midterm reminds me of like reminds me of when I was in high school for one of the years because I had pneumonia, so I missed like a whole month of school. So I remember like going in like really sickly, having to take like finals and stuff, and like the entire last page of like every final, I'm like, I have no idea what any of this is because I just wasn't there for a month. And I hate it because they're like so vague. It's like, yeah, we'll help you out. I'm like, what does that mean? Like that's so non-specific. I'm gonna get most of this wrong. I feel. God, that was a sucky year. I'm not getting that. Not yet, at least. Pneumonia is no joke. No, for real. Like, I've told the story on stream. I had it for like months. That year was genuinely awful. I think that was the same year that Splatoon 2 came out, actually. Yeah. Yeah, God, that was ages ago. This game's always so goofy because it's just like no paint in the spawn. I think that literally painted nothing. Okay. I thought lockout. Very rough. Have a rain, but we all just died, so like... Oh. Combo that guy. Oh, okay, like one more second. I don't like our comp, I don't know why I stayed. Did I stay? I don't remember. I don't remember. All of your dreams are in school for some reason. That's some of mine are. I know malls are like a repeated thing. I feel like malls are really common, which is weird. Like I like never think about malls. Yeah, okay. A wee bit of a struggle. That game. upon that dream. Sounds like that you're making Splatoon 1 like some like you're making Splatoon 1 damage up like some like obscure like post game quest in an RPG. Like yeah, to get the really broken stuff, you have to grind and like this one specific thing you have to find a thing to do the thing. Yep, oops. But yeah, pneumonia bad. I can say from first-hand experience. Because I think I got it around... I think I got pneumonia like early May that year, and the symptoms didn't fully dissipate until like maybe like the middle of September. But like the first like 2-ish months, I felt like I was awake like 3 or 4 hours a day. Like you genuinely just sleep. But I also got sick like a lot in high school for various reasons. Like I think the environment, like you know, like people being like cramped on top of each other and all that stuff, and yeah, stuff like yeah, but I was in like a worse state like individually back then, like health wise. I feel like I like very rarely get sick anymore. I'm gonna die. Well, you know, I was right. Okay, you can go away now. Okay, you can go. You can go. I don't even want to stand on top mid because they have a leader. I feel like that's like not good. I'm helping. They're helping me, isn't that nice? I think I backed out of the lobby and I still have 2 of the same people. Be like that, I guess. She's just farming Zipcast to come harass me. I had to just do it. Yoop. 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 Gotta be a little bit more ambiguous, I don't know. Go on the building or something. Aww. Goodbye, H3, who's trying to world flank for some reason. It's a really sucky spot for me to be in, yeah. But, kinda don't want to get that. You'd have so much ink with LDE. Like, how many? Like, I just want to count. Like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bro, it's like pre-patch with the amount of main save I have. Yeah, I think I have like one main 5 sub, I think. But having 15 is just like, damn. Crazy to think this weapon used to have like, what, like 11 or 12 shots in the base? I'm still not a fan of the bucket win pose. I've been having the weapon win pose on for like a day or two now, just to like see them. Back when I was playing Brawl, but not big on the bucket one. Yeah, I got what they're going for. Like, it's fine. It's just like personality-wise, it does not fit me, I guess. Like the Brawler win pose or like the spotlight one. Like, yeah, I like the spotlight one. You just spin with it. It's cute. Like the pose they hold it in after is really goofy, but I really like the spin with it. Yeah, I like Charger too. Charger's nice and simple. Have I played the 7? Yeah, it's okay. Not my favorite, not bad. Just, eh. Kind of want to play the next one. I think it's like Aerospray Undercover, which is very funny. Oh boy, missiles. Oh boy! Dude, yeah, missiles, yeah! Are you that's why you're gonna like hold forward on the missile weapons? Oh hell yeah! Yeah, don't let him play. Yeah, don't let him play. Kill him. Yes, no missiles. No missile. Being a run speed Explo feels so cursed. Like, what is this? This is weird. Well. No double missile. Don't let him play. I say this even though I was literally running around for like an hour last night in a VC with someone missile botting for them. To show them why it's dumb. You want to see as a comp based on how good they are in Salmon and then using it in ranked. Well, see, the unfortunate reality with that is like Sploosh is like an S tier in Salmon run, so you're already off to a really bad start. Also, Blob is like the best bucket in Salmon too. They're really off to a terrible start. Yeah, Dapples is really strong too. Like in Samurai, it's just like all like DPS and like, and most of the DPS weapons have major downsides in PvP. Yeah, I don't know aerospace damage because I don't think we've had it in Salmon for S3 yet. Because the damage values are different in Salmon compared to base game. Like we meme about Undercover and like yeah, it's not great in Salmon, but it has triple the normal damage. But like 52 only does 52 damage per bullet. Like it's kind of weird to think like one Undercover like direct is more damage than 252 bullets in Salmon. Yeah, what is their comp? I just like standing here and having this spin, it's fun. And now I know the pro is sitting here because your sub is so great, telling me exactly where you are when you threw it. Then they're thinking like, where's the pro? They threw their sub weapon and I now know where they are. How cool. Ow. Got face rushed by a wiper, oh no. Climb the wall. How do you not want to climb the wall? I'm holding up them. No climb. I saw the reticle. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no, I saw the reticle for a very brief moment, and I said, someone is sitting there. Actually wild that, like, you can have moments like that, where, like, your reticle just, like, lights up on something, it's like, ooh. Yeah, angle shooter's really bad, but, you know, we've had this conversation, I think, like, 3 times in the past month at least. Gross. Come on, 37, I want to know where you are. Throw it. Why don't they want to throw it? It's almost like they died last time for throwing it or something. Weird. So weak. I said middle of October, so I feel like it's probably next week if I had to guess, but... the guess. Again, hoping more buffs than nerfs. I really don't want anything to be nerfed outside of, like, LDE at some point. Honestly. They're so trapped. Great, now I know where the pros. Wow. I'm like waiting for them to peek the corner because I'm like, you can't hit me otherwise. Remove leader. Just fix the maps. You can remove leader. The maps still suck in this game. Like, if you fix the maps, leader would be less problematic on its own, and when you add more kits, like, if you add, like, a 96 with a wall and an actual, or you just add a 96 with a kit, because 96's current kit is garbage. Like, those things will resolve themselves if they like make the game playable. No, I don't care. Like I don't like leader either, but like unironically, like the maps would still suck. Like it's just like you're like you're slapping the flex tape onto like a broken like fish glass, like the one commercial. Like yeah, you removed one thing that's kind of annoying, but the maps still are, like aren't good. I knew we were getting flanked, but we just had the cap, but my charger didn't know that, so we just lose. Yeah. Make sure he doesn't do anything. I don't like our comp Atri, a blanker. Yike. Yeah, I don't like chargers either, but it's still just like... It'd be more manageable if, you know, the maps didn't suck and they actually added geometry to them and, like, pieces of spawn to stand behind. Also, the netcode doesn't help because, like, you'll, like, peek a charger and then go back behind the wall and they'll still kill you. So, I don't know. No, I'm still on my theory that the game was delayed, but they had to like get it out by their window, and they weren't happy with Mahi, so they literally just like made quote unquote Mahi for like for the release, but it's just like a temporary. Like I'm convinced the fact that museums and like yeah, it's a little bit different, but like it works the same. But then Mahi is just like this atrocity of a map. It's just like nah, I'm convinced. I'm convinced this is like literally just filler because you couldn't get the old one to work correctly by launch. Like, I refuse to believe they really think that the current one's better, because it's simply not. In, like, any regard. Like, Hammerhead, I can get it a bit more. Like, it's bad, but, like, you know, I get what they're going for. But Mahi, I'm just like, no, it's like, this is just straight up horrible. And they need to add more weapons with actual kits as well, but, you know, that'll happen in next season, so, yeah. Like, again, if you added a Rapid Pro with a wall and an actual special, like, that'd actually be a really good weapon to put on your team as an anti-leader thing. But, like, does it exist? No, you get freaking Mist Vacuum, like, garbage kit. Like, what is that? How many weapons even have this? You have 3 weapons with wall, and, like, this one's, like, kind of baby gun. This one's legitimate, and then that's a glue gun. That doesn't count. Where's my Rapid Pro with wall? Where's my 96? I mean, 96 is always Deco, but it's still the question. Where's 96? Because I do not see a 96 in this game. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's not there. Isn't that weird? '96 wall stamp. Stamp is garbage. I wouldn't want that. Even if they bug fix tent, I wouldn't want that anyway. Like, honestly, I feel like it should be Splash Wall plus Reef Slider, assuming they actually buff Reef Slider to not die instantly at the end of it every time. Because if they add more iframes to Reef Slider, I think that's actually quite fun. If they did Wall Reef Slider. Gives it like a combo tool that can help it reposition. Like aggressive to funny spots, and then like if you actually have iframes after the special, you can set up another wall, do the same thing. Like, I think that'd be really fun. Then I look at 96 in this game and I'm like, wow, I feel 0 threat from this thing. Like a negative threat. Or comp. I don't think they'll get Reslider to bucket. I'm also curious what the Blob Deco is, because man, they like the V-Blob is just like, what were they doing? You here. Weird. Yeah, Rapid kind of does look like Rapid looks like one of those like plastic toys you would see in like a no, it actually like if you have a plastic pool set, that's what Rapid looks like a toy. Kind of like the way it looked before, a bit more. Well, once again asking for not double anchor, it's just not going to happen though. Got a Zuka kit on Mini. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't know what sub you would give it. But like, Zuka on Mini would actually be kind of fun. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I already used the burst sub. Yeah, I don't know what sub I'd want on it though. Never really a fan of curling on Mini. I'm not sure what sub we would give it. Zuka sounds fun on it. Spot Bomb. Have they ever given a Spot Bomb to a Spotling outside of V-Hydra? I don't think they have. Yeah, I just say Zuka Burst on Carbon. But like, it'd be strong though. Like, even if it's like a predictable kit, it's strong. Like, if they give, like, Burst... If they give the L3D kit to Carbon, like, that also works, I guess, but, like, Zuka's, like, so much, like, scarier than, like, Jetpack. Yeah, I feel like the quota thing is really applicable right now, because, like, they had 15 specials, and, like, how many subs is this? 14? Right? Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of these, like... Just, like, looking at it, like, you can really see that they're like, yeah, we need a weapon with insert sub. Like, Ankle Shooter isn't even good, but, like, these are, like, the most, like, filler kits I could, like, possibly think of. Like, I get what they're going for with V-Pro, but, like, the made up and still sucks. Like, no one's gonna pick this to win. At the moment. You want jets with her. Honestly, I kind of want them to not repeat kits. Like, I think they'll repeat parts of kits, but like I talked about it a bit last stream. I don't want them to just like recycle the same thing that existed in S2, because if I wanted to play that, I would have played it in S2. Like, I want more things to have like unique playstyles in kits. Like, I was like railing on V-Blob for I think like 2 or 3 minutes last stream because I'm like, what is this kit? They literally just like you took half of each kit and you just slapped it onto one thing and like it's not even good. Like, what? This is just boring. Like, it vomits rain, great. It did that last game and it had wall to actually let it stand in a spot. Like, V-Blob is so terrible in this game. I don't know what it like why. Like, Blob with the Wall is sick. Like, it lets it actually stand in places it wants to. But like, they're like, no, it's a turf war kit now. Alright, man. I don't even want Blob to be good, because Blob's an obnoxious weapon, but like, it deserved better than Sprinkler Rain. That's just, ugh. I say this because I play Brawler. Like, I get the idea. It's like, oh, it does rain and it can do 90 damage, you can combo, yeah. I don't like it. I don't care with Explo, because you kept the point sensor, but you give it rain, which, like, can combo more efficiently, and, like, it's a painting weapon, sure, but, like, the main weapon's, like, more dynamic with that kit, because you can actually abuse point sensor knowledge with it. And the Blob's kit in this game is just, like, I, like, groan when I look at it. Zipcaster Hydra. If you want to make it a meme, sure. Rain's never been a bad special. No, it wasn't. It was just like on a bunch of nerf weapons and S2. Rain's fine. The Blob with Rain is like nothing. Like, it vomits paint, and that's all it does. This guy here. They're all dead. Why did they have Intensify on a perfectly accurate weapon? Like, by the end of 2, I was lamenting the fact that Rain was, like, stuck on, like, such, like, nerfed weapons. I think Rain's a cool special, it's just Blob as a main weapon's kind of lame to me. Like, the fact that sub does nothing but contribute to, like, outputting Rain is kind of, like, boring, for lack of a better word. That's when Rain was on when the weapons I had Rain were like actually like genuinely like good, like it was really like scary, you know, like Ballpoint 3-shotting you with damage in Rain, like Swelchy 3-shotting you in Rain with damage, Brella 1-shotting you in Rain, like stuff like that was sick. But then they nerfed the power level of literally everything that had Rain, and the only Rain weapons left like kind of sucked. Like, no one cares about Custom Tuner. Like funny quirky niche Rainmaker weapon, I guess. Trevor, are you good? I hope you're good. You gotta go check on that. You gotta be okay. Sounds concerning. Can't really breathe. Can you go outside? I feel like you should go outside if that's the case. It sounds very, very bad. Yeah, like, open the windows and go outside. It sounds like you need to let stuff, like, air out for a bit. But I hope you're okay. Oh, wait, someone named Popcorn joined. That's kind of cursed. In this context, oh. There are multiple crab fights going on this map, and it's kind of goofy. Also, that guy is so dead. As I didn't point it out, but our comp is like actually go to like legitimately like Machine Splash and Explo is like a very scary core in this game. At the moment, like everything combos off each other. Sword fights are goofy. I'd say brawler fights are goofy, but those don't exist anymore. Probably the minority, like when AoE is good. No, I like it. Like you get rewarded for playing together. Like I loved Explo meta. I thought it was awesome. Outside of like how cheesy it was to stall zone, I think that part getting nerfed was good. But like in terms of comboing with Expo, like no, that was mad fun. Like playing like Explo mini splash in Splatoon 2, like dude, so much fun. Not to be on the receiving end, but on the playing end, like nah, dude. I really like that one comp. It was Explo 10th Splash Mini, because you had Suction Rush, Missile, and like I guess like the other two splashes aren't like amazing, but they like made like you made a lot of space with the comp and everything, like comboed off each other, and it just stalled for so long. As you had Explo Burst, and like a high damage weapon with no fall off, so pretty cool. It was also when Mini was like, what was it, like 190 or something? That's a crime. The Xbox chat works too. Try as an Stringer has own term to Explo. I think they play a bit differently. Like Stringer has like what like Stringer's weird. It reminds me of Explo and Charger in a way. At the same time, I think Stringer is like potentially good. It just struggles in a game where like E-Leader is as strong as it is because it needs to peak a bit more than Explo to get like cleaner shots. It's like hard to say. I think its kit is also good, but it's like inoffensively good, if that makes sense. Like, well, strong. It combos with them, makes people move, and like it helps give info, right? But yeah, I'm curious what the second kit will be, because I think if it has Ink Mine with a different special, like it'll actually be kind of neat. I do not want to stand in the same spot. Would I want another bouquet? I'm not sure. I feel like Ink Mine would also be fine for it. Given it's like a charge weapon, right? Like you don't want to bomb or anything, I feel. Like Ink Mine gives it some form of pain output because the current kit has no pain output. And they can combo with the 70 damage value really well. I don't know. You had the fire alarm go off. Chat, are you good today? I'm worried for you, chat. I'm hearing a little bit too much about smoke and fire alarms right now. That is like a collective thing. Yeah, I don't know, chat. We gotta be careful today. Even dangerous. The popcorn rain of destruction. Rain. Okay, well, if it was popcorn rain of destruction, like R-A-I-N as opposed to R-E-I-G-N. Yeah, that's a mental image of just literally raining popcorn outside. Oh, come back, machine. We lost popcorn. There's no more popcorn. Battle with a Chance of Meatballs. Good book and movie. I like the movie adaptation of it. Flint Lockwood. You know, the machine sounds broken, don't you? Literally just like stick water in it and then say what you want. Like, that's broken. Imagine. Yeah, I think Bo actually has like I feel like Bo's like not like a sleeper weapon necessarily. I feel like it's like underrepresented, I guess. Or like how decent I think it, but it's also a really hard weapon. I feel like most people that would play it are like just playing leader because like leader's like broken on these maps. You know, 2 splash is good enough, honestly. And it's kind of like, I think Inkbrush is really strong in this game, but not many people are playing it at the moment. Like, I think more people should be playing Inkbrush for how good it is. Now. Yes, use my rain as cover. Friend. You're literally, I was gonna say you're hiding in the rain splashes, it's funny. I was gonna say, you have to be a little bit careful with the crap on plot when they have a leader. Worked out though. Let me cap, please. I'm begging. On my knees. On my knees, bro. They don't have that much paint, okay? Like, they have paint, but like... Jeez, man. Ew. Ew. You're back with every window open as it's raining. Your house smells like a burnt plastic. Yeah, it sounds like you're having an extremely cursed day. I am sorry. There's a layer in the bag you're supposed to remove. Ah. Yeah, I think I've mentioned it on stream before, but I didn't have a microwave like until like probably like I feel like we didn't have a microwave until like earlier this year. Like all we had is like a conventional oven, which is like fine, it serves the purpose, but it's not like quite the same. Behind my You broke the microwave doing something like that. I feel like I've heard like horror stories of the microwave experience. Today is one of those, unfortunately. I hope you're okay though. Gotta take a nap. Struggle. Microwave ramen without water, oops. I feel like I'd also be prone to something like that, because I feel like my mind, like, likes to skip steps sometimes. Or it just, like... I do the dumb thing where you're, like, autopiloting on something, and then you end up, like, almost doing something dumb. It's like, you want to, like, get, like, a glass of water, you take a thing out of the fridge, you pour it in the glass, you put the thing back in the fridge. Like, sometimes I'll, like, do that, but, like, I almost do it, like, in the wrong order, if that makes sense. Like, then I go to, like, put the glass that's, like, now filled in the fridge, I'm like, wait, like, what am I doing? It makes me feel dumb. It's, like, 100% autopilot. You hate their comp? What do you mean? I love... I'm struggling to think of many things. 52's a weapon. Elator's a weapon. Petra might be a weapon in like 2 weeks. Wow, that's depressing. Oh, it's 252s now, it's a 96. Right, it's okay. They'll all be fine. Yeah, climb the wall. Goofy octopus. Alright, they're not ready for this. Maybe they were ready for that. They're not. Guess I backed off. You're wild for dropping there. You think touches a weapon to last to play against Wavebreaker? Yeah. No, it's just you need effects where your slider than Tetra can be playable. Need more iframes instead of just like dying. Because you can actually play this in solo now. I mean, like, you can play Explo in solo and 2, it's just like, there's no risk here, there's no like X rank, I don't care if I lose the game because I'm stuck with like H3 or like 96 on my team, it's just like, oh, unlucky. Wow, a perfect series. Wow. Yeah, if you're a Tetra and there's a weight breaker and you need to take that, you kind of have to swallow the 45 damage pill, unfortunately. Alright, getting Expos and Clams. I'm surprised they're finding that many. Alright, chat, hear me out. Hear me out. Statistically speaking, the gambler's fallacy would have it make me think, like, I got this last night for the first time, and that's super sick. Like, that's 140 chunks, right? Like, logically speaking, you know, I'm probably not going to get anything out of the gacha machine, but, like, what if I did, though? What if I did? What if I did right now? Okay, never mind. Gacha is just a ploy. One more will do another after the next game, okay? I want to be somewhat responsible with the money. But at the same time, sometimes I see people's titles, I'm like, it's a good word. One day I'll roll the Super C Snail and I'll be like, damn, see all those gacha rolls? I just saved 333,333. It was all a plan. I missed my splash already. Bye, teammate. Bye-bye. Okay, in the zone. Go on. Some interesting positioning. I feel like my level is kind of high because I've actually been like using a few EXP tickets. Also, we're gonna get spawn locked. Crab on the world plague. There's a thing though. Do you even have stealth jump? Alright, well you jumped 2 shots, so clearly you got played the Explo real hard there. Want to throw the sensor at that, but the damn art. There you go. Yes. Keep stalling. The rain is out. Keep stalling. Take the fight in the rain. Go. Oh, nice. Keep stalling. Keep stalling. No. Dude, there's something so funny to me about Explo stalling. Like that was like full LD too, like jeez. Thoughts on next Splatfest? Uh, Pretty expected, I guess. I don't know. Not surprised we don't get a Halloween until next year. Also, I think they're gonna do fest every like 2 months or something. So yeah, fine. I don't mind. I had the conversation like last week or something like how like as single player games I don't really care for a lot of the modern Pokemon games, but like I just like the Mons and I like playing on Showdown and stuff, so I'm interested in that regard. Like the single player Mons beyond like Black and White 2 just has me like kind of just like that mood of just like I just want to get through it. Like get to the more interesting stuff. I mean, like I always like the Mon designs. Like I like what's the name of it? Like I think some of the new Mons are like cool. I like Cyber Legend stuff. Yeah, for a graph. For a graph is neat, I guess. Again, like I've been like I look at all the leaks and stuff because like as a single player game, I just like personally don't care enough. It's like it's a Pokemon game. I don't really care if it gets spoiled. Like I like actively seek it out because I'm like interested in like oh like what typings are we finally gonna use and what mons are gonna be like good, you know. Hello IP cool. That's all I'm saying is the leak said one of my favorite mons gets an evolution, so you know. Pretty neat. I can't say it because they didn't officially reveal it, but pretty neat. Back in like a month, I'll talk about it. Hey. Oh. The heck can splash. Yeah, like the combi don't care for anything else. Yeah, like I don't know, modern gens just don't do a good job of actually being like a single player like RPG. A lot of it just feels like the bare minimum of like we need region with thing. I don't know, I'm also just like extremely sour because I like actively dislike Jenny. Oh god. Pain in my feet. Ow. We need to retake, but unfortunately we have an L3. And, yeah. Alright, well, you know, they were 1 HP, but you kind of just dropped into their one-shot hitbox, so sucks. I never told you my favorite Pokemon type. Okay, to be in fairness, in fairness, I feel like it's not hard to guess. I think I watched VGC, but I don't know, I'm talking like as like a single player game. I do not like Sword and Shield. I do not think they are good. Like I streamed them when it came out, and it just like I went through it, and I'm like, I don't know. So much of it is just like the very bare minimum of what you need to be like a Pokemon game. But again, annual releases will do that too. Like I actively tried to make the game like not Ebi mode by like just replacing mons every rat. It's still just like free. I don't know. That's not a fan. Damien saw like you never caught me streaming. Yeah, I've been doing this for a few years now. I like mons that you hate in VGC. Yeah, I like Whimsicott. Whimsicott's adorable. Again, most of the mons I like tend to be like degen in some form and how they play. It's kind of funny. I like Fairy a lot, but it's not Fairy. Or I like a lot of the mons that are Fairy type. Like Malaw's probably my favorite Pokemon. That's a fairy type, but I like Clefable. I like Azumarill's cool. Uh, Appas are a pretty cool quartet of legendaries, honestly. Fan of those. Upkey's funny. Whimsicott, of course. Dark type, not my favorite. I do like a lot of dark type though. Nah, it's not fair. Nope. Psychic has cool mons, but no. There are a lot of psychic types I like. No. Ghost. Yeah. Yeah, Ghost are my favorite. I really like the vast majority of Ghost type mons. Okay, there. Not the Chet sculpture. You're just holding the trigger down. And they really all took the fight in the rain. Their Fairy Ghost Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu is like a Pika clone done really well. Because it has a gimmick ability and its stats aren't great, but the type is really good and the ability is super unique. Like, actually useful. Like, whenever I'm slandering Ice-Q, I like to call it Mimikyu done poorly. Because, like, it really just is like a worse disguise on a mono ice type. Kinda sad. And Mimikyu's cute. Very, very cute. Or like, I can call it cute. Its outward appearance is cute, I suppose, because it's realistically the mon is like hiding under the sheet, so we don't really know. You know, you're not supposed to look at it. POV Solivac. Yeah, Ice-Q's very bad in battle. It is a shame, I really like penguins, but Ice-Q is literally just a gimmick with belly drum, and has like no moves, and stats are very middling. Painfully middling. Also, it has like the Minior syndrome of like, the opponent needs to hit me with a physical move for me to activate my better stat spread. Like, okay. Yeah, it's literally just this guy's done like poorly. Yeah, I'm really just curious on the new mod, the new battle mechanics, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, the leaks, talking about a lot of like dual types and stuff that like haven't been used, or just like a lot of the mods sound like potentially interesting. Although I will slander them today for having the reveal of the Electric Gym leader. And, like, it's just a video of her clickbaiting, saying, yeah, like, tune in next time to find out about my Pokemon. Like, okay. Okay, man. Okay. Here's a bunch of hints about it. I'm not gonna tell you about it. Yeah, Vita's awful in this game. Wondering how Terra Maxing will fare. It'll basically depend on how much the damage multiplier is, IMO. Because, again, I can already, like, envision multiple mons that have used Terra Maxing really, really, really well, like Hydreigon with Levitate. It can make itself steel, it could be poison, it could be electric, it has bajillion coverage. It can totally flip matchups. That mon's probably crazy with it. Like, there are a lot of mons. I feel like a lot of the Dragon mons are actually going to benefit a lot from it. I think Gyarados could be good, Mence will be good. Hydreigon for sure. Not the Missile Bot. Ow. Ow. Did it add to the rain? Weird. I feel like I didn't even hit them there. But I wasn't listening that closely. Probably should have opened my map during that to see if they jumped or not. They probably did. I'm pretty sure they did. No. Yeah, again, it really depends on how much damage it does. Like, if it's like a 1.5, I think that's fine, but if it's like some nonsense like triple damage, like, not stupid. One more crab. One more claw. Ancestor kills like that feel so cheeky, because it's just like, I didn't do anything, I literally just marked the guy and they just so happened to step on a bomb. Like, that's funny. Bro, I did not contribute to that kill. At all. Like, I'm not helping you with that. That one I helped you with. The other one's just like, I just happened to mark them as they die. Like, come on, man. Random pickle analysis would do around triple. Yeah, I think that's a bit too high of a multiplier. I hope it's not, but if that's the case, it's kind of disappointing. I feel like anything more than double is overkill. Even double's like adaptability tier. I don't know. Yeah, adaptability is times 2. Like, that is like significantly stronger, which sounds very dummy. Bro, calm down, it's just a bubble. I found the line for that one. The leaks never mentioned it. Yeah. Like, unless you calculate, it's hard to really know, because again, the game is kind of vague and arbitrary about a lot of things, like even for Gen 7, like when the game actually came out. Because of the way abilities were described in like a really tiny text box, uh, it like did not describe water bubble correctly, like at all, or like it's like water bubble is functionally just like water or heat proof in a sense. Like with water bubble, you can't be burned. You take half damage from fire. Like that much we knew, but it also makes your water moves like ridiculously strong, and the ability doesn't like mention like a word of that. Because I remember like a weekish before launch when all of a sudden moon stuff leaked. Cathotics on YouTube had some videos like going over like their movesets, their abilities, their stats, everything. I saw a Raquinid, and I saw like its stat spread and 70 base attack, and I'm like, this thing's horrible. What is this? That's because like Water Bubble didn't say anything about its increased damage on water moves. It's like at a glance, a Raquinid's stats outside of like S+50 is just that you look at it and you're like, this thing sucks. This thing's bad. No, its water moves actually hit decently hard despite 70 attack as a water bubble. Also, to be fair, Araquanid didn't even get Sticky Web until Ultra Sun and Moon, which is kind of dumb because of Spider. Like, why? Team Grass. I'm pretty sure it's the Shiver team. So I gotta go Fuecoca for the reasons earlier. That's all I'm saying. I too welcome death with open arms. Thank you, Thunder. Very cool. I'll get it. Iron 5 under. Machine says like I'm done. We can't let Chipper win all of them. Listen, Chipper's my favorite too, but like, that doesn't mean I'm just gonna blindly go Chipper every single time. Like genuinely, like of the three, I think I like Fuecoca the most. But again, part of that's also just like looking at the leaks and what like type it evolves into. It's just like, alright, sure. No, Incineroar's a 10 out of 10 design, because it's designed to be a heal fighter, like you're supposed to hate him. So they made him really good. So like everyone at BGC's like, I hate Incineroar. It's like, good. You designed it perfectly to the theme. Everyone wants him to lose. He's the perfect heal fighter. That's goofy. Yeah, I talked about it last stream. It's weird. When I was younger, like a lot of the earlier gens, I always picked the pretty much always the water and grass. I like never pick fire in the early gens. But ever since yeah, ever since Gen 6, I've only been on fire. Weird. Like, I don't know, I thought Fennekin was cute. I thought Litten was cute. I really like the color scheme of, like, red and black. Scorbunny's a rabbit, and I like rabbits and bunnies. And I don't know, Cook was just funny to me. Arcanine getting shafted. I mean, listen. It happens. Polygon Fave. Water Steel was busted. Also, it's a penguin. That's my goat. I'm actually kind of excited because Legends Arceus gave him Polygon Roost finally. What are you doing? Go away. That's like the one buff in Polygon needed. I'm actually very curious now. Yeah, Polygon's good. Not like broken, but good. Roost alone will like buff it so much. It's insane. I think it's genuinely gonna be a very good singles mod now. Not like cream of the crop, but like very like respectable. Like it actually has longevity now. Keeping your missiles. Play the video game. Challenge. Yeah, no one uses Defiant in singles, everyone just runs Torrent for the Scalds. Obviously one. Like Mudkip. Mudkip's definitely like one of my favorite starters like ever. Mudkip's so cute. Mudkip's just cool. Waterground's awesome. Really like Mudkip. Mudkip was definitely one of my favorite Pokemon when I was like first getting into the series. Mudkip's just like such an appealing design. Yeah, Pepper's really good too. I think Mudkip might actually be my favorite, like, stage 1 starter. So freaking cute, dude. That's why I shouldn't have taken the juice. I'm marking myself with a charger. Die. Boras was their first Pokemon game. That's surprising. I feel like I haven't heard that. Mudkip's just so freaking cute, though. Love Mudkip. I got something about like its very like neutral face and like the little head fin and like the cheeks with like the little like the orange. Like it's so cute. Love Mudkip. You know, the more I think, no, Mudkip's definitely my favorite like stage 1 starter. It's so freaking cute, man. Like Torchic. Torchic's cute. Have you ever read the interview with I forget which person it was. It was like an interview where they were talking about their inspiration for Torchic. Like I'll find it and link it to you later. It's actually kind of interesting because basically the idea they wanted with Torchic is that it'd be like this cute little chicken that like when it evolves you don't like they made it they designed it in such a way that they want you to not like it as much when it evolves, so you might just like ditch it. I think that's a really like strange but interesting philosophy they went with when designing Torchic. Like that they went out of their way to be like, yeah, we want to design it so that when it evolves you may not like it anymore. It's like, damn. Okay. Then like Combustion Spray at Fair. Blaziken is strange mon. Okay, I looked it up because I was curious. Blaziken is over 6 feet tall. That's kind of intimidating now that I think about that. Big chicken. Play to starter, start to finish, score bunny. It's pretty good across the board. Pretty legit. It's like hard because I feel like a lot of starter mons have like really awkward middle stages, which is like kind of the point, right? But I feel like I've met a few number of people that like do a lot more than Samurott, and I think that's interesting. I think Samurott's fine, but it is a little underwhelming. The Oshawott line as a whole is a little bit strange to think about. It's like Oshawott to Duat feels like very natural, but then Samurott just feels like very disjointed from the first two. Outside of like the shell motif. Like, and part of me wishes that they just made the normal Samurott like water fighting. Like mono water's a little bit whatever. Especially because they give it access to moves like Sacred Sword later. I feel like they could have gone for it. At the same time, they had Ember in the same gen, so I guess if they didn't want two mons to be the same typing, which just never happened, so... No. Aye. Comp is funky. First. Oh. I thought they'd move, they did not. Up y'all dropped into the booyah bomb. Alright, see you. Oh, that actually killed me. Wow. I don't like her comp, there's like no pain. Oh no. Also very awkward. I like Machine Bows because the random Tetra teaser is just like, damn, no paint for real. Get LDE at least, but... no. I feel like they don't have specials to like hold very well. And like Booyah. Why are you jumping there? Oh. Why are you jumping 2 feet outside of your spawn? I feel like this Tetra's just dying. I'll never get people who jump like 2 feet outside of spawn. Especially when you're not an advantage, like what's the point? Odds that you die are so much higher. That's fine, I have a good one. My squeeze went 2 and 7, yeah, it's kind of... Yeah. Not very good. Alright, so the next Slosher kits? I don't know. It's up to try has a good kit that isn't like, you know, like built for like one mode. So no, don't give me the meme of Hydra plus Pro. I've complained about this enough in 2. Don't put these weapons together in zones. Aw, dude. Okay. Are we just gonna like ignore this guy? I guess so. Yep. Wow, that's awesome. Alright, Splash, go crazy. By go crazy, I mean paint. Not painting. The other two can't paint, my guy. Hope we lose. Good lord. I don't want Double Anchor, I don't want Hydra Pro. I've said this for like however many years I've been streaming now. It never stops happening. It's like you will literally just lose unless the opponent's worse than you. Don't give me those weapons together in zones. 0% win rate with it. Oh crab. Even though I definitely saw them have crowd, they just didn't pop it. I'm gonna give that a sec, I do not want to queue to that lobby again. I've had way too many times I queue out and then queue back in and then they're still the same people. So damn, that video I uploaded yesterday viewership-wise is actually Going crazy, wow. Did not expect that. Ah, water, I'm good. I'm good. Like already like a little bit tired. I'm kind of glad I started a bit late on stream. Go for like an hour more or something. I also think it's the thing where Solus is very deflating when you get games like that. Like, I don't care about losing, this is annoying. Uh, yeah, damn, that video should go crazy. I really have to make like more like basic tutorial videos. I feel like I like underestimate how important it is to just have like what seems like really simple to me, but it's really important to have. I remember I didn't check the viewers, but I woke up this morning and the YouTube had like 40 more people sub to it or something. I'm like, damn, that's wild. Sometimes the algorithm's just nice too. It seems like it's one of those days, which is nice. Why do Splatlings hate run speed so much? Applies to both teams, by the way. If only you could walk backwards while shooting, wouldn't that be cool? I think they just got Zuka. Ah, the Fitzy comboed. In Explo was Ninja Squid. It just like boggles my mind that like what it's like Spyling feels like the most offensive class to just like not wear any mobility. I don't know, it's just like it seems like such like a basic 2 and 2 if like my weapon's really slow and I'm walking up while playing a lot. So it's like, oh, like let me try if run speed helps. It's like no, they just wear anything. Like we're like if you see like a single spotling that is like pretty good at the game, like they're pretty much always just firing run speed. So like I don't get it. Does Bill noticing on Bow? It's not like amazing, but like I don't think Bow needs any other gear. I still think it's good. I think it's also because Bow just like stands up while playing the game most of the time. Normal goes hard. I still don't know like In theory, yeah, I don't know. I haven't like played it enough to say. I think I'm almost fine on Blob, but it's also Blob, so yeah. Yeah, Blob does suck, but it counts. It counts. Design-wise, it's there, even if the weapon's not good. Hook up with the double machine. Breath. I guarantee you they're coming back here because they're upset. Yep, yeah. Uh-huh. Like, someone's coming back here. So goofy. Become best bowman in NA. I mean, it's a really fun weapon, but I don't know. Again, I really want to know what the second kit is. Like, first kit's fine, and it does what it's supposed to, and like Mist actually sort of makes sense on this weapon. I don't know. I want like a more nonsense kit, if that makes sense. You want charge hold? I get why not, because it's one-shot potential. The only thing I want is, like, I want to be able to jump and not slow down my charge speed. That's my complaint. Like, if I could do this, this would help so much, because then it would, like, you know, like, I wouldn't have to, like, charge and then peak jump. It'd be more like, I'm allowed to, like, do this. But because the charge speed is so much slower while jumping, like, this is not good. You know, if they let bow charge full speed in the air, I think it would feel a lot more natural, and also be like a nice quality of life bow. That'd be for it. I got comboed so hard. Ew. Pretty good barring the section I didn't see. I think I probably stuck my foot out over the ledge or something. You looked up pizza with ketchup. Why would you do that? If Intensify increases charge speed in the air. I could see that happening because Intensify kind of does nothing on a lot of weapons, but I don't know. I'd rather just have it be a base weapon buff. Like, I don't like when things are gear dependent. It's like Lugani had a damage buff in 2 and I never gave it any damage buff ever. And they're like, oh, but MQ doesn't. It's like, yeah, but that's gear slots. Common to put ketchup on pizza in Egypt. That's such a specific fact. See, like, I feel like I won't slander it because you do you, but at the same time, I don't like ketchup on the whole. Like, I just don't. I don't know, I can't even, like, imagine it. You're Egyptian, interesting. Pretty neat. Wow. Like how it tastes, you can't stand the smell. I don't know, tomato always just felt very, like, sweet, I don't know. It's not for me. Like, very basic in my tastes. And, like, ketchup is supposed to be, like, a basic thing, right? I just, like... I don't know. I feel like anything that can be plain, I'll probably prefer it plain. Tetra. Tetra. Apple pliers are so hold hard, it's like comedic. Do you not want to like lay beacons or something and like no, you just hold forward. That guy's so weak. Ever Canada's dying. We have a Tetris, this doesn't like shock me. Like one chance at retake. This map's enough. Or my win rate with Tetra is like 0% in solo. You know, my dailies are at 8 PM EST. I kind of prefer that than midnight, honestly. Anyone sees 20 deaths in TM. I don't think I've seen something that bad. I can literally go 3-3 and still never go down because this game will never punish you for losing. Yippee. Or at least, like, it can punish you for losing, but you have to lose so much. Like, actually go down. I'll continue this in a second. Hold on. Give me a minute. Conquest already has one of my favorite lobby themes, definitely. Let's go back up. At 16-16, try and guess the weapon, it was pretty funny. Range blast, sure, I don't know. Dynamo got the gold zip cast, but how are you getting gold badges already? You'd have to like borderline one trick a weapon to be a that. Or squid beats the squid beats with the theme, yeah. I mess up. This gold zip caster. I mean, okay, in fairness, he's basically one tricking. Stamper is the only weapon he has at 5-star. There's a 4-star Dynamo in here too, but yeah, no, you're basically one tricking. That's fair. Also, like, yeah, that's like you're basically playing a ton of ranked. You don't like he doesn't really have that many salmon run badges or something. That's more understandable now then. I like my badges are all over the place because I've done a lot of things across the board in this game. Like I think I'm at like I think the app said like almost like 79 or like 80 badges or something. Like, I have a lot. Actually, I got a silver mods yesterday. I'm actually like bordering on like getting silver on a lot of them now. Danmon plays a lot of Stamper. Salmon freelance. No, if you're going for salmon badges, like genuinely playing like quads with people, like don't do freelance. You can do it, but like, good lord, that's pain. Like until you like actually get up to like multiple hundred high, like you're probably just gonna find like your average randos or whatever. Because you know it's like fine, but if you're going for high scores, you wouldn't want that. Rainmaker. I know it's Rainmaker, but I kind of want to get the 4-star bow badge. They're 4-star Umbrella badges, not 5, but yeah, I wanted to get them on the banner. It's like, yes, I know they suck in this game, but I don't care. It's like my favorite weapon class. Let me like them even if they suck. In spirit, conceptually, they're my favorite. No, I agree. I think Salmon actually does have better matchmaking than Rank, because when I was going for 999 and I was playing with randos, like I was getting randos that had the hazard level max badge and all that, so like they actually know they have played at that level. But I feel like every time I step into S+, like one of the 3 badges like people have in the lobby, it's like, I have the S+ badge. It's like, that's cool, man, but it doesn't really doesn't work that way. We have a 96, please help me. Yeah, the hazard level max, I didn't get it either until, like, I did it again after. Like, I think you have to clear at 999 or something, it's weird. I had to go back and get it, even though I thought I had it as well. Very strange. I don't want to. Yeah, I kind of just want to pick it up, honestly. Yeah, paint the thing. I was just sitting there. Good man. Yeah. Try and Telephree help me with that instead of darking there, but I will. Oh well. I don't think this map was bad in Rainmaker, because like it has like the starfish problem of like oh, that's funny. It has like the starfish problem of like the distance between 60 and 20 is literally just like one jump. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, the max level was definitely bugged. Like, I'm sure I'll get it again in the future, but like yeah, it was bugged out for me, and I had to do more too off stream. Because they definitely cleared it and it didn't count. But I think it might have been something where the game was trying to give me one badge, and like it's like some funkiness where you can't get like multiple badges at the same time. Is my guess. Like that's so dumb. Like what? Why? Like it's like 30 something, but still like I don't like when maps have jumps like that are really easy to do in Rainmaker. It just makes every other point value underneath that feel like worthless. Okay. Yeah, just like it's bugged, it's weird. I had the same problem. I don't remember what was in the Doubtful rotation, honestly. It also depends on the map, because I think 9's on Spawning Grounds I haven't even done, because I just don't like that map on High Tide. Apple RB machine. I don't like RB. I don't know about that. RB and Salmon sounds kind of garbo. No paint, no movement, no DPS. I want us to go left, and I kind of agree. Yeah, go left. Yeah. You do a little bit of trolling. That's how you practice your snapshots, you just troll and solo queue. Yeah, you gotta hit it. Yeah, I don't know what they'll do with the next Grisco. I assume they will do a Grisco wiper at one point, but there's no data in the game for it yet, so... no clue. I'm sure they'll bring back the old ones, I don't see any reason they wouldn't. As for the order, I don't know. Yeah, as far as data mine goes, there is no Grisco sword yet, but it definitely will be. Honestly, when they do it, I want the direct slash damage to be, like, obscene. Like, the fully charged Grisco bow did, like, what's it, like, 1500 damage or some, like, obscene number? Like, or no, it's, like, 1350. But, like, do something like that, that's fine. Like, just make, like, the charge slash do, like, 1000. Because that's what makes Stamper, like, so much fun in Salmon Arrows, just the fact, like, just cut everything in half. How much damage it does. Make it even more ridiculous, and then just make it have, like, the normal wiper speed with, like, more powerful hitboxes. Oh, the charge slash pierces. I mean, it's, like, weird, because with Platana you need to, like, kill the first person for it to pierce. Like, if I did, like, a vertical slash, and, like, I one-shot this guy, then the beam would, like, hit this thing. But, like, if I did, like, a beam, like, here, then it wouldn't pierce, because it just does 70. Like, it kind of does, but kind of doesn't. It could make it pierce, though, that'd be cool. Who knows? Try Slosher in the what mode? I think it works. Yippee. Ah, blah blah. I'm yawning. Bang. Bang. Just waiting for one of these to one-shot sometime. It's gonna happen, it's just random. No. They're definitely not going for me, they just happen to be shooting there. I mean, you're out of position. So, like, yeah. Fair man. You're out of position, and then you try to get back in position. Bit of a goober move. No. Got the salmon run banner, though. I really like that one. That's really good. I think it only costs like 2 gold or something too. It's like very, very good for what it costs. I'm kind of just holding on to my Skeleton Salmon because I already got like the highest tier of like slop suit that I wanted. And like I want to see if they add anything new reward-wise for Big Run because I don't want to like blow it on rewards and then have nothing left. I've never seen anyone with the 9/9 silver now. Basically, to unlock new tiers of salmon rewards, you have to spend to unlock them. So, like the first tier, I think you need to spend 100 bronze and 10 silver, and then you'll unlock tier 2. I don't think they'd reach me. How about tier 3? I think it's... They're like collective. I think you have to spend... is it 40? I think it's 40 silver and 300 bronze, I think. Basically, if you spend like a certain amount of bronze and then buy like the next tier of slop suit, then I'll give it to you. I think we lose. No, we definitely lose. 96 is no 96 is no presence on defense. Like I knew that going into this. I don't know why I stay with the 96 when I slander it so much. Yeah, they didn't have any bullets on them either. I don't think 96 is like very bad in this game, but I feel like I say that every stream. Never gets any less true though. You know, a lot of salmon banners are really, really good. Yep. Tip 350 bronze 40 silver 4 gold. Oh yeah, I forgot about the gold part. Yeah. Makes sense. Again, they're like collective. Like you don't have to spend another 350. It's just like by the time you get tier 2, you'll have spent 10 silver because you need to spend 10 silver for tier 2. I just let him pull forward like that. Uh-oh. That was an uh-oh and a half. Most expensive thing to get. The goldie costs 100 gold, and there's a one banner that's 999 silver. I think those are the most expensive things in all of Salmon. At the moment. They'll probably add more rewards in the future. Yeah, honestly with the 96. Okay, is fine as the weapon is not. you say the goldie in anyone's locker, you're gonna lose it. Cooker's actually going for that. I feel like a decent way into it, too. Top machine, I can work with it. I woke up with the pro and the jet, I don't know. I like the shop's name, Yippee! Hey name? Goofy. A high roller. I don't know, go for them. Great jump. Say that much. Especially because none of you have stealth. Ill-advised. I am leaving. Beaker. Yeah. Thanks. Then almost 2 minutes and no one pushed because it was Rainmaker. I'm not committing to anything until we win neutral. Committing in Rainmaker's cringe, you're all gonna die and then they're gonna get to push to 10 and then you're gonna sit there the next like 3 minutes being like, man, only well didn't die. Like actually babysitter bit until you can't afford to die like that. Crazy. Like genuinely, like, I think like Rainmaker is like the highest priority of like do not die in solo queue. Like do not die. Things will go badly so fast. Yeah, Bo has a high multiplier, it seems like, which is cool. Like how you compare to Amiibo and Best Buy and it's out of stock. Yeah, I checked this morning because I didn't bother doing it yesterday. And yeah, the England girl was already sold out, so I was like, oh. Money! Yippee. I like the Amiibo gear, but I'm also just like, I'll be patient, I'll just pick it up at some point. We'll probably get 4-star Boba before end of stream. Didn't like the gear. I think it's fine, it's just none of it's like cute. That's Doesn't compare to school offense from 1 and 2. Yeah, they went for more of a, like, what's, like, the word? Like a punk, like, ruffian, what's the word? It's, like, one word I'm thinking of. It's like a delinquent look, that's what it is. Yeah, like, they're all, yeah, this Opian too, but it's just, like, a delinquent, like, I don't know, I look at the school outfit and I just think of, like, Pangoro or something. Like, it's cool. It's fine. Not for me, I like the cute gear. I think it's, like, kinda obvious. Bye, teammate. Bye-bye. I hate this no Rainmaker sign, it's so annoying. I'm helping. Oh, no. The damn sign. Oh, ooh. Ugh. Don't let it be you, man. Up. Just parry my project, bro. Get out of here. Oh, but the thing? How did I not paint it? The triple strike was right there. Uh, what? There was no paint on that thing. Yeah, I feel like that's like the that's probably the way on paint though. You know, it's okay. They can't take away the satisfaction of killing the person one shot like above the thing. Those are the most fun bow shots in the game. Like whenever you're the enemy and you just actually explode to that, you're like, oh, oh no. Like that is the arc shot and a half. Yeah, that's like such like a specific thing. My god, you have to be like so on point to hit that. It's not even the projectile, it's like they all landed on their head, like it had to be like so accurate. Well, that's like what? Why are these even here? I feel like these serve nothing but to annoy you when you're trying to like test fall off on some stuff. Couldn't they have put them higher or something? Oh, what is our comp? This is horrendous. What is this? Does the caster interact with them? You can't latch onto them. Bang. 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 Okay, man, I get it. Jeez. The bomb. Oh, jeez, that's a good jump. See, I looked away for like a fraction of a second and it exploded. I feel like I'm feeling very harassed if this is you right now. Like, let me play the game, man. How's he alive? That's so many hits. Nice. Okay, I don't want to be here anymore. Goodbye. I have 3 people standing here. This is the life of getting triple anchor and solo. Single Zuko is just gonna make us lose. Wire shark in there, my guy. Yeah. Can't replicate the magic. When it happens, it happens. What can I say? Oh, isn't a midline? It's kinda... It kind of is. I just don't think anchor plus bow makes any sense. You want to combo off of things with bow, and most anchor weapons aren't really combo weapons. It's like an in-between kind of. And I don't like pairing it with something like leader. Hydra. And your comp is just like too slow. Perfect. Siri, I really just have to upload these to YouTube. Like, I keep, like, not. But, like actually free content right there. Slash marker? It might be, yeah, slash marker. Go for later. In case I unlazy myself. Nah, if you got all gold and 5 wins and it's just 375, I've gotten it enough to know. You can technically get more points for losing games because the game does pity you and give you some points for the medals you get in a losing game. So like, you can go like 5 and 2 and get like 400 plus points. Like, that's possible. My teammate's name is Cringe. Why? Yeah, bro, GG's, that was cringe. Funny. I don't like the position we're in at all. Trying to make their lives easier. I was challenging a little bit too eagerly. I want to break these beacons. Really not break it? I don't know how many shots it takes to break it. I have no clue. Dude, I am trying this game. But this feels like a solo game. That's like a damage control kind of game, that's what it feels like. It's like every time like I look at the UI, someone died. I feel like every kill I'm getting is just like a clean kill. It's like no sense of comboing. Full beacon here. Like, dude, I am trying. I swear no one is like fighting with me. What happens when you wake up with the spotter shop pro, I guess. That's pretty horrible. Like, I was feeling arc shotting that like completely repeatedly, but on the whole, that game I felt like I had no help. This is some very damage control kind of game. Yeah, that's a lot of dying. I think I've been like 2 games with this to get the badge. I really hope they add that jukebox soon. Being able to pick the lobby theme would be so nice. Look here is good on bow. I think run speed's really good. Some people like thermal. I think that's kind of a not really gear dependent weapon, but I think run speed's like very good. say I know he's there. Get on the map. Nice. Yeah, actually I got part of him a bow. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of just like LD, just because broken ability. I don't know, I want to try thermal more. I actually put thermal for like the last game. So maybe one. Funny helmet. So goofy. As it's a training room bug where like I can't. Yeah, dude, they really need to patch this training room bug where sometimes if you change your abilities it doesn't count. I just want to test the thermal and it doesn't. Come on, game. Thermal doesn't work on the dummies. Didn't it work in 2? That actually a thermal thing? I thought they did. Weird. You have 2 bows, it might be too many. One too many. Oh, so funky, what is this? My ninja squid bow, it's like the last weapon you would want ninja on, or one of the last. Ever. Gross. That actually killed me. I feel such like depression seeing them make like such a genuine attempt to do something. They're like, I'm gonna go crazy, and it's just like, no, you're playing. Problem, my guy. I hit. I don't even know what I hit. Oh, they killed me too. That's a rolled. Wait, so thermal just doesn't work on dummies in S3? That's stupid. It sounds like something they're gonna patch. See no reason to not have that work. Heck that one person in particular. Yeah, heck that one person. It's like the most one-sided game that we just cannot knock out. It's kind of funny. Never mind. Never mind. Fine. My bad. Yeah, it's not even just machine. Other weapons can shoot through walls too. Like that needs to get patched like immediately. That's really weird that thermal doesn't work on the dummies, because I think I only played one game of thermal and didn't even try it on the dummies. It's really goofy. Assume it's only one way to the last podium and Gordy. Yeah, you gotta go down the hallway. That is the only option. And I wish that wasn't the case, but oh well. Yeah, I think Sparch's worst mode is Tower by far. Tower's terrible. The defending team has such an awful angle. Yippee. One day I'll do the spawning grounds 9s. One day. Wow, I didn't even do 600 at spawning ground. Dude, I just don't like spawning grounds. Oh man. The next rotation actually looks kind of fun. Also, is it just like all dummies in general, or like... Does this apply to Sheldon's firing range as well? It's really dumb if that's the case. Why? Why? Why did they take that out? It makes no sense. Yeah, spawning grounds is definitely the hardest. Also, I feel like the rotations that have been on spawning grounds have generally just been kind of mean. Alright, one's a bit of a struggle. Yeah. I don't think it's the worst thing, but I don't think it's great. It's kind of just very mid. I talked about it earlier, but it's like, you can't quite compare a weapon's validity in like PvP versus Salmon Run, because in Salmon Run, damage matters a lot, and damage values aren't the same. Like 52 only does 52 damage. Like a lot of weapons have increased damage. Like Barella has double damage, Undercover has triple damage, for example. But yeah, we'll be done for now. That's fun. Probably. I'm trying to think. I won't. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. I'll stream Friday probably. To keep an eye out, same time ish, give or take. Thank you for joining me. It was fun. Yeah, I'll see you Friday. Probably. I'll see. Have a good one. Bye bye.